Hello, everyone. My name is Rich Newell. I am the credentialing director here at Professional Photographers of America. We're starting good, Boo-Ray. Um, and we are in lovely downtown Atlanta. I'm going to introduce you to our IPC host, Mr. Boo-Ray Perry.
My name is Boo-Ray Perry. I am the celebrity guest today on the program. I want to thank my host, Rich, for having me along today to talk about IPC. Probably most of the people who are watching this, which at this point is like 2 people because no one shows up on time for these things. But
they
most
are
of you
photographers. So
right. Yeah. So you guys probably pretty much know how this goes, but there are certainly some people who have never actually entered until this year. So we want to kind of break that down for you and let you know how things are going to work. So today we are going to reveal the top 32 images in each category. And these are the 32 images which will, at the very least, be bronze medalists. So on Saturday at Imaging USA, all 16 categories, they'll start going head to head in live competition. And it starts, what time do we start Saturday morning, Rich? Like 8 a.m.?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock?
9 o'clock.
So from like 9 a.m. to like 5. So if you can come in on Friday, then you can come and watch all day and see your image compete. But if you don't come in till Saturday, like just come straight to the room, bring your luggage. Don't go, just come straight to the room so you can see if your image compete. So each category will go head to head on Saturday. So the first round is 32 images and they go head to head. Next round is 16, then 8, and then 4. And we stop at 4. When we've got the final 4 in each category on Saturday, that's when we stop. And the medal rounds go up with each level of competition. So we start off with the first round. If you get knocked out in the first round, you're a bronze medalist. If you get knocked out in the second, you're silver. You get knocked out in the third, you're gold. If you make it to the round of 4, you are platinum. Then on Monday night, in the big room with the big screens and the whole shooting match and 1,000 photographers
all the bells and whistles.
Yes, all the bells and whistles. The final 4 will go head to head. They're all platinum. They stay platinum. One of them will win, and that will be the category winner. That will be the Diamond Award winner, the diamond level image in that category. Then all 16 categories, the Diamond Award winner in each category, they all start going head to head until eventually we have one image, and that image is the Grand Imaging Award winner. That image gets $25,000. Each one of the diamond images gets $1,000.
They get $10,000, Boo-Ray. It's $26,000.
Oh, $25,000 total.
I was like, are you throwing in some extra cash for us here?
That would have cost me a lot, wouldn't it? It's $25,000, $26,000 total. $1,000 for each category. That's 16 categories, and then $10,000 for the winner. Whoo! I was doing so good there. I had it all down.
You were.
Can we start over?
It's okay. All right. We can keep rolling. So yeah, I mean, it's the Saturday is exciting because you get to see a lot of images, and they're all going head to head, and so you can pick your favorites. There's the same as we did last year. You'll have the opportunity to vote along with the judges on Saturday and on Monday night. So you'll be able to download an app onto your phone. You'll see the images come up. You can vote for your favorites and see how your vote compares to the judges. The judges will also be talking about some of the images so they can tell you what they liked, what they didn't like. And that, again, we do that both nights. So again, it's a lot of fun. Again, you can see a lot of really cool images. But Monday night is we get down to business, because when you've got 4 images and they're the top images in each of those categories, and they start going head to head, honestly, there's no wrong vote for the judges. I don't envy their position, but boy, it's tough for them. It's tough for the audience. As you're voting along at home, your heart starts beating. And can you imagine if one of your images in the top 4? Yeah, I don't think it would be good for your heart. So that's roughly kind of what goes on. And then we start bringing all the winners up on stage, and then the trophy ceremony, and it's a lot of fun. So we encourage you guys to come and watch it live, both Saturday and Monday night. But I kind of jumped in and stole your thunder there, but I got a little excited.
I wait for this all year long, and then once we get to this point, once we reveal the finalists, the final 16, final 32 in each category, then it's like that's all I think about for the next 2 months. It's just all I'm thinking about is, okay, we're coming up on Imaging USA, and we're coming up on on the IPC. So, by the way, in case you don't know how you make it to the final 32 images, every image is sent to 15 different judges, and those judges score the images on 4 different categories, 25 points maximum per category, for a combined score of a maximum of 100. So once we have a score for all 15 judges, then those scores are averaged to get a number, and the top 32 in each category are the ones that go to Imaging USA and the bronze medal round, and hopefully beyond if it's one of your images. Also, you can only have one image in the final 32 of a particular category. So if by chance you put several images into a category and 2 of them are in the top 32, the highest one stays and the other one gets taken out, and a new one comes in, the next one in line takes in to fill a spot. But you can re-enter that image in a subsequent competition, right, Rich?
Absolutely. Yeah. So as long as they don't end up in the top 32, or they have merited prior to whether it be 2023, you can enter those into IPC.
Right.
And yeah, so if it was right on the edge of going into the top 32 this year, you never know. You're not competing. It's not like the merit review where you're ultimately working for a score. You're working to beat the other images in that category. So another year, you got a different set of competitors. So your image could have different results the following year. So it's been really exciting. So yeah, we've been working on these images for about a month now. So the judges have gone through, they've ranked them. They got them all into the top 32 have been selected. And I know everybody's just waiting to be able to see which images those are, but I'm not pushing the button yet, so you guys can't see.
That's right. That's right. We have a button, and not until he pushes it does everything go on the website. Also, don't forget that we're taking questions right now. If you have a question about the competition or about anything having to do with the competition or behind the scenes, now's the time to ask it. You've got Rich here, who's in charge of everything and knows everything, and you've got me. I just think that I know everything, and that I'm in charge of everything, to be honest.
Well, we all know that's not true, but yes. No, this is. I
don't think we all know it, Rich. I think some people think that I'm in charge.
Okay, well, whatever you need to know or think, Mr. Perry. But anyway, so again, so the judges have all done their jobs. We go through and we verify all the images prior to announcing the results. So again, for the new people that may not know what the process is, makers will upload their final image as well as a raw file. So we validate that the image meets all the standards before we publish them. So we try to keep the integrity of the competition to the maximum, so everybody's competing on the same playing field. So there's a variety of categories. There's 16 categories. So if you get a chance, or if you're curious about what those categories are, you can look in the IPC rules. And also, we published this year. It's really exciting, and it's on our new website in the PhotoVision portion of the website. And I think Lauren's going to pop up or add it to the chat. Is we had a documentary film last year.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So here's what happened. Last year, we're doing the whole thing. It's only our second year of doing the new format, so we're still trying to make our way. And by the way, that's going to be the case for like, I don't know, another 2 or 3 years, I'm sure, until we finally get it all, working smooth. That's the way these things are. And it wasn't until after we'd already done it that Angela caught me in the hallway, and she's like, "Oh, hey, by the way, you need to go over there and let them interview you for the documentary." And I was like, "What documentary?" And she said, "Oh, we're making a documentary about IPC." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I go in there, I sit down, I get interviewed. Well, yeah, we're always doing something, whatever. I didn't realize that you guys had gotten like a legit documentary crew who made documentaries to do this until it came out, and I watched it and I was like, this is really good. I mean, there's too much of me in it, but other than that,
well, I think really that was the only comment we really got. Was
that the most common?
Yeah. Everything else was fantastic. And the images were wonderful. It's like, there's a lot of you.
This, by the way, that's totally Rich's fault. Let me just be clear. Rich didn't have time to get interviewed because he's such a busy man. So they used me as, the narrator, but it should have been Rich because Rich is the brains behind this entire operation. And you're the director of this movie, and it should have been you. But it's a really good documentary. It's really well made. The people who did it just did a fantastic job, I thought.
Yeah, the content is great. I mean, again, the film quality, it is. If you like documentaries, it's a great story. It tells a great story, and you get to see the perspective from the judge's perspective, from the host's perspective, and from the competitors and audience members. They did such a good job of capturing reactions and getting the story of all the passion that goes into the images as people are watching their images come up on those big screens, and they're seeing the votes come in. You know, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. But the documentary crew did a fantastic job.
Yeah, it's really good. And Lauren will post it. Lauren, much like with Rich, Lauren doing all the real work while I just stand up here and act like it's me.
Yeah, we got to be. We're Lauren's favorite people to work with, I'm sure.
Yeah, which is the case with everyone at PPA. The people behind the scenes do all the heavy lifting, including Rich. I'll give you some credit, Rich. And we just take all the credit. I just take all the credit when I'm up on stage. But but in reality, it's all you guys. Do we need to push the button? Because we're being told to push the button. But I think
being told. I wasn't watching. So yeah, let's
wait. We have a question. Lauren said we have a question.
All right. What's our question, Lauren?
I don't see it. What's the question, Lauren?
How many entries this year? You wanted to field that one, Boo-Ray? I gave you that number earlier.
And I certainly remembered it and didn't just have it rush out of my brain because I was thinking about myself.
We have 2,033 images.
2,033.
Yeah.
And by the way, in the documentary, I will say we had over 3,000 last year. No, we did not. But for some reason, I had the number stuck in my head, and I said it repeatedly. So the number's about the same as last year. We're usually in between 2,000 and 3,000 a year, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, so 2,033 is right in between 2,000 and 3,000. No, so and again, we've narrowed those down. The judges have gone through, did a great job. We're at 512 images now, so 33, if I did my math right. When is the announcement of the judges for the finals?
Yes,
I'm not telling you.
Yes, Gary, who judged the finals the last 2 years, would like to know who is replacing him.
That really is the case. So we usually don't announce the judges early, just because I don't want them to pretty much be harassed and pandered to prior to the judging. So
yeah,
that'll go up just prior to the event itself. So we're still nailing down. You know, Gary's a hard man to replace, but he did enter some images this year. So my fingers are crossed for you, Gary, on those images. You know, given the level of talent you have, I think I'm glad you put yourself out there. So.
Oh, here's another question for you there, Rich, that I can't even touch this. Astrophotography. In the landscape category, rules say source images, same place and time. Would that preclude a 20 to 30 hour of data taken over several consecutive nights?
Sure. Yeah. So again, it's one basically event. So yeah. So since you're parking your camera there for almost 2 days, yeah, that would be a continuous event or session for lack of a better term for that. So yeah, and those are great images. Those are fun to look at, and a lot of work. So I applaud the people that do those. So
astrophotography is one of those niches that you either just know nothing about it or you're totally into it.
Yeah, the more I find out about it, the more impressed I am as how those are created. So yeah, absolutely. So have we prolonged it long enough? Should I push the button?
I don't know. Should we talk about something else?
No, I mean I don't know. It's right here.
It's right. Is it really?
It is right here.
I can't enter, so it's nothing for me. I can sit here and talk all day.
All right.
No more questions.
All right. It's
push
live,
the button,
guys.
put it on the website,
and
we'll see you guys in January.
Well, we're not wrapping up yet. We got to give them a second here to get the excitement built up.
Once you push the button,
again, I want to encourage everybody. Stop talking. There you go. I want to encourage everybody to come out to IUSA in Nashville. Again, there's several events. There's some great speakers this year. The judging is out. Of course, I'm partial to the IPC judging and those events. But the speakers are great. The venue itself is fantastic. If you haven't been to the Gaylord in Nashville, I mean, you can get lost in there and probably will. But once you're there, it has everything you need. And again, the speakers are awesome. The parties are great. The trade show itself is fantastic. So we're encouraging everybody to come on out and be part of it. I would like to congratulate everybody that made the top 32. So again, you can see those in a gallery. Lauren, you got the gallery for me? Right there. So if you go onto the new PPA website and PhotoVision site, there is a gallery where you can search all the finalists for 2026, as well as all of the, by category, all the images from the last 2 years. So we have all 3 years of images up there in a gallery. They're all sortable, and you can check out whether, if you've entered, whether you made the top 32. If you didn't enter, it's a great way to get inspired and look at beautiful images, because honestly, you know, I'm also part of the selection process for Team USA in the World Photographic Cup, which we'll be making that announcement in December. And it was tough going through and selecting images out for that as well. So we had wonderful images this year. Congratulations to all the makers. Enjoy digging through all of those and having fun with that. Blu-ray, anything else before we run?
Oh, well, I do have a 20-page memo that I was hoping to read over.
That would be fantastic. So again, see everybody at IUSA, and thanks for joining us today.
See you guys in January. Press the button.